All right, apparently, Cade Cunningham falls short of the most improved award. And I tell y'all, man, Detroit, these leagues do not mess with Detroit. I remember when we talked about the dude from the Kyle Anderson from the Heat said Cade don't deserve it. He doing what he's supposed to do because he's the number one pick. Dyson Daniels the number 8 pick. I think he was lobbying for Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero, I believe, was the number 13 pick, if my memory serves me correctly, or something like that. What do you mean? These are lottery picks. They all supposed to do what they supposed to do. I think Cade is only in that category because of injury and because the Detroit Pistons organization was then had people in place. They wasn't on the same accord. Yes, he was the 13th pick, whatever, but that ain't an award that you want to get anyway. Shout out to Dyson Daniels. I felt like he probably should be the defensive player of the year as well. I don't know if they gave out that award, but when it comes to Detroit, the awards are the criteria always change. The Pistons, the Lions were 15-2, right? They were 15-2, right? 15-2 the Lions were. They give the coach of the year award to the Vikings coach, right? They give it to him. And we smashed them twice. So I'm telling you, when it comes to Detroit, man, they really have a vendetta because Detroit was once a proud white city, and it turned into a proud black city, and that's just the God honest truth. That's the God honest truth, man. So when we start talking that situation, it go deep. Why you think they never let Boston fall off too hard? And Boston would have never had to fall off in basketball if it wasn't for Len Bias dying. It wasn't for Reggie Lewis dying. Let's not forget history there. They wouldn't have had to fall off that they had, between Paul Pierce and Larry Bird and them. They just so happened to, two players just so happened to die in that franchise. So they never let, Boston and NBA, Los Angeles Lakers, they never let them fall off for too long. They never let them fall off for too long. We can't buy awards. We can't buy awards. No matter if we had the best record, one of the best records, we have a turnaround, and JB Bickerstaff probably won't win Coach of the Year neither. First team in NBA history to triple their win total. So y'all be wondering why a lot of players don't be wanting to come play in Detroit, or they don't want to go play in the smaller market teams because the NBA, yes, my thing is to the point I don't really understand it. Because at the same time, they sending mixed messages. With the salary cap, they want everybody to be competitive. But, how they tell the referees to call the game when it comes to recognition, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole totally different ball game. It's a totally different ball game when it comes to referees, when it comes to recognition. They really push for the big market teams to win, or where the superstars is at to win. And that's the God honest truth. So it's whatever. But shout out to Dyson Daniels. I mean, it's not even an award that you want, but we just at the point where we're tired of the inconsistency of the award, how the awards are given. It's inconsistent. And I think the people they got voting on, I don't agree. We see some of these people talking on TV and they make no sense. They have clear biases. The NBA need to let AI handle the NBA. I will agree with that. I'm not a huge AI. I'm not pro. I'm not kind AI per se, but I'm a huge proponent. I'm a huge promoter. AI being referees, AI selecting awards. Let AI do that. But then again, they'll find a way. They'll fucking find a way to rig AI, like they rigged the draft lottery and everything else. But you wonder why a lot of guys don't like to come to Detroit, because Detroit don't get recognition. You come to Detroit, you don't get the awards, you don't get the recognition for MVP, you don't get recognition for Coach of the Year. It's a thankless job when it comes to the league. You are how can I say it? You are invisible. You are invisible. You are invisible. That's the God honest truth. You are invisible. But I'm taking nothing. I think he deserved the award. It's not an award that you want, but what I'm basically saying is the inconsistency when it comes to the city of Detroit or the Detroit teams of getting recognition. Like, damn, why does the barometer always change when they come to us? That's what I'm saying. Win a bunch of games, have a great turnaround, but no, we give it to them. It's like, all right, whatever. I wish the feds would investigate the NBA in a lot of these sports because it need to be investigated. Just how they blowing up Hollywood, they trying to scare. They need to blow up these sports. Y'all can see how rigged a lot of these sports really are. And you'll be wondering why people don't want to come to Detroit. You ain't gonna get no love. You ain't gonna get no love. You ain't get the awards you deserve to get, the recognition you deserve to get. That's why I say they should just do away with the salary cap. For what? I don't understand it. Be like baseball, have a capitalist league. We won't be competitive. It's not competitive now. We already know for the most part the teams that's gonna win. The NBA has always had a parity issue. Really, if any league need to be a 4 to 10 team league, and I'm stretching it by saying 10, it should be the NBA. No parity. If any sport is rigged, I'm willing to bet my bottom dollar on it. More than boxing, more than MMA, is this one. And just because I say boxing is because, and through MMA because it's a combat sport, and look at the history of those sports. They've been built on corruption. The mob had a huge hand in it. You know, but shout out to Dyson Daniels. I like him a lot. Got out of New Orleans, got to Atlanta, even though Cade put his ass in a blender. But hell of a player, man. So shout out to Australia. Shout out to him. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Everything's in the link tree. Peace.